Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife, and the guy you just got done watching in that video apparently performing some type of an exorcism,
The power of Christ compels you!
Goes by the name of Gary Kleiman. And according to his website, he's a Tai Chi master and holistic healer. But before we get into that, let's dig into a little bit about what happened in that video. Gary, what was it that you were feeling?
What do I feel? I feel like I'm practicing Tai Chi. I have to be careful where I put my hands because every little thing counts. I just feel like I'm doing my circulations, sucking in and expelling out. It's almost as if I can control it with my mind without my body. However, it's easier when I use my body.
Well, that literally explained nothing. Let's see what the other guy was feeling, and maybe that'll get to the bottom of it.
The feeling that I'm getting is like someone has control of your midsection. It either lifts you or it drops you, whichever the direction, that's where you're gonna go. It doesn't hurt.
So what are you making all the noise for? It sounds like it's killing.
Well, one part is because one, I'm slightly resisting, and no matter how much I resist, I'm still gonna go. Okay. It's just the fact also that it keeps me from bursting out from laughing a little bit.
Well, that made a little bit more sense because I definitely did burst out in laughter. I did a little digging and found one of his videos from a demonstration in 1980 where he talks about using this for self-defense. Let's check it out.
My opponent determines what I do. I just respond to him. This takes a long time to perfect because Tai Chi is a lifestyle.
Did you catch that last part? He literally says this takes a long time to perfect because Tai Chi is a lifestyle. Why do I bring that up, you might ask? Because according to the website and him later in that video, he literally admits to only doing this for 6 years.
I've been in Tai Chi for 6 years.
6 years is not a very long time to be a master at anything. But that's just me. He does more than just teach Tai Chi as well. He also has a program that he has trademarked called emotional liposuction. Take a look.
I'm going to touch the points. The ones that hurt you have, the ones that don't hurt you don't have. No.
Oh,
No, that don't hurt that much. That's sorrow.
Oh.
Say clamp down, cover your nose so I don't get a staph infection. Let's take sorrow out first. Push it out. 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 Alright, that one's done.
According to his website, he can fix chronic and acute back pain, stiff joints, muscle cramps, strokes, and poor posture. This dude's definitely not fixing people's actual strokes, so him claiming that is ridiculous. But maybe he's talking about golf. Because me, myself, I've been slicing a lot lately. I could use help. But anyway, he says he's able to fix these things by, and I quote, shooting a vibration with the appropriate amplitude or height into the patient. I'm going to say hard pass. I'm not going to let this guy shoot anything into me, or on me, or in the area of me. Keep all your shots to yourself and your private life. He's also the only person who apparently does these treatments in the United States. How do we know that? Because he tells us so. As far as I can tell, I'm the only Jing-based master practitioner in America using internal power skill as a treatment for a variety of chronic and acute health problems. Adding to that, he states that according to Chinese tradition, the lowest to the highest level method of healing is the following: 1 surgery, 2 medicine, 3 herbs, 4 acupuncture, and 5 qi healing. It's kind of interesting that he mentions that, because back in 1974 when he started training, the average life expectancy in China was 63.13 years old. And as of 2022, the average life expectancy in China is 77.10 years old. All that is due to better healthcare, hygiene, healthy lifestyles, diet, and improved medical care. I wonder why Qi and Jing, you know, the two things he's saying that are much better than traditional medical care, didn't make the list for reasons why the average life expectancy has risen. If I had to guess, it's probably because Qi and Jing are
Bullshit!
To add to that, as you can clearly see here, Gary is a model of perfect health. Which brings me to the next Gary video I found pretty funny, which is him trying to explain how he is healthy and yet unhealthy at the same time. It's odd. Let's check it out.
My history with health is I've been taking care of myself since 1973. No illness, no high blood pressure, none of that.
We're going to touch on why that statement is nonsense in a moment, but let's continue.
Except my stomach was always getting a little bit here and a little bit there, and I figured out recently that it was insulin-resistant fat.
Huh. He has perfect health, but apparently has a lot of insulin-resistant fat. What causes that? Apparently what causes that is obesity, an inactive lifestyle, and of course a diet high in carbohydrates, which I guess would kind of rule out that perfect health thing he talked about. Let's continue.
Which you can't lose.
This is where he continues to talk out of his ass. Yes, you can get rid of it. And just like the reasons for having it, the opposite of those reasons for getting it are how you get rid of it. An active lifestyle, a much better diet, and there are some medications that can also help with this. You know what wasn't listed on that? Qi. Qi was not listed anywhere on how to get rid of this problem. Let's continue.
However, now I'm losing it, but I'm using the Feel Great system. You don't change your eating habits, you don't change your diet, you don't do any of that, and you start to feel better. My knees don't hurt, my feet don't hurt, no more night sweats.
Huh, night sweats. I wonder what night sweats are. Apparently, night sweats are a significant perspiration during sleep, usually having an underlying cause such as menopause, an illness, or medication side effect. So once again, he's openly admitting to having some type of a medical issue. That kind of also rules out his perfect health that he's trying to sell you, while he's also saying he doesn't have perfect health. I'm sorry, but if he had chi powers to cure you, that chi power would probably cure himself, which he clearly hasn't done. Apparently, Gary also teaches a course called Sexual Superman. Let's hear what he has to say about that.
There's a very common question that I'm asked all the time about sex.
No, they don't. No one's asking you about sex. I'm sorry, that's a BS statement. We don't even need to continue to dig into that any further. There's no more breakdown needed about his Sexual Superman course because it's starting off on the wrong foot. No, they're not. No one's asking you about sex. It's not happening, brother. But hands down, my favorite part about any of these snake oil salesmen has to be the testimonials. They get testimonials about all kinds of crap that apparently they've been able to fix and cure and heal and do, all because of their magical chi woo-woo. I mean, just listen to a few.
Gary's Qigong helped me focus and listen to my inner voice.
You can't change your life without psychotherapy.
I'd like to thank Gary Kleiman for saving my feet.
I get more and deserve more because of personal power training.
Gary Kleiman's Qigong is a wonderful energy-filling experience that makes you alive and keeps you going. It got rid of my fibromyalgia.
Testimonials are not that hard to get. I can get anybody to agree to saying absolutely anything if we're homies. I mean, I got a few testimonials of my own. Observe.
Hello, my name is Will Pounder. I'm an adult actor, and Rob has literally saved my career with what I can only describe as magic. If it wasn't for him, I would still be suffering from ED, and I'd have a really hard time getting up, which would make it really hard for my job. So thank you, Rob, for helping me bring these home.
Hi, this is professional comedian Che Dorena, and through the power of Chi, Rob from McDojoLife was able to grow back my missing testicle.
I'm Icy Mike from the YouTube channel Hard to Hurt, and as a professional entertainer, my appearance is very important to me. Rob from McDojoLife helped me regain my hair and regain my confidence.
Alright, it brings us to the part of the video where we gotta give this guy some Dillmans. And you guessed it, since he started off with the magical woo-woo powers and he's trying to convince people that he can heal them through emotional liposuction, which is nothing more than him just cramming his fingers into parts of their body that's not going to feel comfortable, this guy's getting 5 out of 5 Dillmans. One thing I can't stand more than someone who teaches fraudulent martial arts is someone who claims that they could spiritually heal you by waving their hands or poking certain areas of your body. That's nonsense. One thing I can't stand more than someone who pretends to teach people martial arts that doesn't work is someone who pretends that they could cure you of your major medical issues. They convince you this, and then you don't go see a real doctor who will give you real medication and real advice. The shit should be illegal. So, Mr. Kleiman, you suck. Horrible human being. For you to go out of your way to try to convince people of this placebo effect, which is all it really is, you should be ashamed of yourself for taking advantage of people like that. It's ridiculous nonsense. But anyway, this brings us to the part of the video where I find out if you watch the entire thing. I gotta know, do you think there is any validity to magic chi powers? Answer that in the comment sections below before you leave anything else about the video. That way I know you watched the entire thing, and that way it'll help me understand where you're coming from in your own mind, so that way we can kind of better understand this chi nonsense. As always, thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. Oh, and I have one more thing for you, by the way. On our subscription service, we have an area just for school owners. That's right, I've been doing martial arts business consulting for over a decade. I've helped a lot of martial arts school owners become more successful in their particular schools, and I'm happy to pass that knowledge on to you. I post a video in there once a week about different tips. All of those tips, by the way, are tips that are requested directly from the school owner members. I also do a seminar live once a month just for school owner members, and I set that seminar up around the schedule of the school owner members as well, so as many people as possible who are in that particular tier can join and check it out and chit chat and ask questions, so that way I can help you run a better martial arts school, start a martial arts school, be a better coach, whatever it is that I can do to help you in my 25 years of experience. All of that will be accessible for anybody who is a martial arts school owner member of this page. So feel free, if you're a school owner, you want to check it out for a month. It's $50 a month. It's much cheaper consulting than you're going to get almost anywhere else. And it's monthly. So all of the videos that I've done in the past will be available for you to have and check out anytime you want. Also, any questions that you have directly. Hey, I don't have enough leads. Hey, my members are leaving a lot. Hey, my retention rate is down, which is another word for saying that. All of that stuff, I'll make sure I cover and answer for you in that particular tier for our members. So with that said, thank you all for the likes, comments, shares, and memberships. Keep the martial arts legit.